Okay, can anyone hear me? All right, so if you can hear me, just drop a comment in the chat box. Let me know where you're watching from and what excites you about the Forex market. Okay, let me know in the chat box. Just drop a comment in the chat box. Let me know. All right, so today we're going to be carrying out a technical analysis using price action today. And my name is Tunmise Olaoluwa. All right, a quick one. We need to understand that every information shared on this platform is is a general market commentary, be it opinion, news, research, prices, analysis, any other information discussed on this webinar is generally a market commentary, all right, and not an investment advice. So yeah, my name is Tunmise Olaoluwa, and I have 7 years trading experience in the foreign exchange market. I have a solid background in finance, quantitative research. I focus on 3 currency pairs when it comes to Forex, which is EURUSD, GBP USD, and USD JPY. So in today's agenda, we are going to discuss the use of top-bottom strategy. We're going to review EURUSD. We're also going to review the price movement on EURUSD, and then we'll review any currency suggested by the audience. So if you have any currency you want us to review, you can always drop it in the chat box, and I would pick the currency that appeared the most. So today we're going to be having a 45-minute deep dive into this live analysis, and you can use the chat box. We have the live chat, the YouTube live chat, where you can ask your question, and I will periodically check the chat in order to give you an answer. Now, today's strategy would consist of analyzing historical price movement, utilizing candlestick formation, chart patterns, and market structure. Now, what kind of trader is this suitable for? This is suitable for traders who are position traders, intraday traders, and swing traders. Now, when do we use this strategy? We can use this strategy in a high liquidity market and high liquidity period. We can also use this strategy on 1 hour time frame to the 1 month time frame. So let's go straight into our live market analysis. So today we are on our EURUSD chart, and of course would go to the monthly time frame. There is something interesting I would like to talk about, and that is particularly for those who were in our last webinar last week Thursday, where we forecasted that EURUSD is bullish. All right, so and I mentioned 1 or 2 things which I'm going to touch today, and also further predict the next move on EURUSD. So last week we map out market structures on EURUSD. All right, and the market structure was focused on the resistance and the support zones, of which we have been able to mark them here. All right, so now I'm able to map support and resistance zones. Okay, when we now look closely into this, we can see how price moved. Let me take this off. So we can see how price moved here, moved up, and has been moving in wave-like pattern. Came down to this support zone and now has pushed up. So the question is this: from the higher time frame, what next is it for price? What next is it is price is on a buy momentum. Okay, on a buy momentum. Now, how did we deduce this from the information we have before us? Now, last week, which I'm going to repeat, we actually used the doji as our pointer. Okay, the doji at this level is indicating a market reversal. Now, observe that there has been a consistent drop in price in the last in this last 3 months. Okay, and whenever you see a doji, is when you see a doji at a significant market structure, either support zone or resistance zone, it's depicting a reversal, a market reversal. So what we see here, that doji appearing at this level indicates market reversal. Okay, doji appearing at this level indicates what? Market reversal, as you can see here. Now we can now see that the following month market went up. This current month market has gone up, and of course this current month would be rounding off this week. Yes, this week. All right, so this week we'll be having a close on the month of March. And observe with me, the month of March, all things being equal, the month of March is bullish. Now, not just bullish, it has crossed above this resistance zone. All right, now what does this week to the top means? We are going to see a clearer picture as we go deeper into the time frames. So let's go down to the 1 week time frame. Now, for those who attended our session last week Thursday, I mentioned that market is currently reversing, is currently retesting this zone because there has been a breakout of this level. And one of the things I talked about that we observe is how this price, okay, actually closed far above these other prices. Can you see? So it closed far above these other prices. It shows the significance of the buying power that this candle actually carries. All right, the significance of the buying power of this candle is obvious as to what we can see, that the candle closed far above every other candles here. All right, the candle closed far above what? Every other candles here. All right, and we can see that there is a retest. Now, last week I told us that this is a retest, and after this retest is fulfilled, it's a significant buy, a clear buy. So now, what we can see here on this weekly time frame is a retest that has already bounced up. Okay, that's already bouncing up. Let me put it that way. Okay, because we can see that the support zone turned resistance. The resistance zone turned support is acting as a very strong support at that level on a 1 week time frame, showing how significant this level is to the market. All right, good. So let's do daily time frame. Good. So you can now see that on our daily time frame, we are seeing some very interesting, you know, insights, right? We are seeing some very interesting insights on our daily time frame. Okay, so now the retest has happened, okay, and we can see a pushback up from the support zone. We can see a pushback up from the support zone. Okay, and this makes this very, very interesting. Now we can see a pushback from the support zone. Now, what from your own point of view, okay, I can see Allen, I can see Roots, I can see Fondi, I can see Lovers. I want you to tell me, from this analysis and from what you can see, what is the next direction of price? Who is telling me? Drop it in the chat box. Drop it in the chat box. What is the next direction of price? What is the next direction of price? Who can tell me? I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for your response in the chat, in the live chat. Who can tell me what is the direction of price from what you can see? From what you can see, who is going? Who's going? Okay, someone said down. Someone said, Nobu said uptrend. Okay, another person said bullish. Another person said down. Root said down. Okay, Allen said uptrend. Said Junior said moving up to that resistance. Pull back to the buy long. Okay, pull back to the, okay. Now what I can see here, okay, what I can see is a retest, and of course after a retest, what happens to price? Price goes back in the direction at which it retested from. Now don't forget that it was because there was a breakout from this level that we had a retest. So it's as simple as whoever is running will be tired and then would need a rest. So we can see that market rested at this point. Okay, market rested at this point, which now this point is acting as a very strong support, and there is a higher probability that price will keep going up. And that's the higher probability I am going to ride on. All things being equal. That's the higher probability I'm going to ride on. All things being equal. Okay? All things being equal. So, let's go down to the 4 hours time frame to see more clearly and more closely what price is doing in the 4 hours time frame. So you can see that we've been coming from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. This is a very good strategy that I've loved to always leverage, all right? Because I believe that markets, every time frame tells its own story. All right, every time frame tells its own story, and the more we go from a higher time frame to a lower time frame, we see more clearly what is going on in the market. We see more clearly what is going on in the market. Okay. We see more clearly what is going on in the market. Okay. Now, so from what you can, what we were previously we were on the daily time frame, and on the daily time frame, some said it is going down, some said it is going up. Now we have now come down to the lower time frame or 4 hours time frame to see more clearly, to get more better signal. Now if I'm going to ask you to tell me, where do you see the market going from the 4 hours time frame before you? Where do you see the market going from the 4 hours time frame before you? Who is telling me? Who is going ahead? Where do you see the market going from the 4 hours time frame before you? I'm waiting for your feedback. I'm waiting for your feedbacks. Okay, Junior said price is in an uptrend. I can notice a bearish hammer which indicates seller is done in the market and buyer is in control. Who agrees with Allen? Or who has a contrary opinion? This is an open discussion. Let's talk. Let's discuss in the chat section. Okay, let's discuss in the chat section. What do you see? What do you see? Do you agree with Allen? Do you have a differing opinion? Let me know in the chat section. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Let me know in the chat section. Okay, someone said, but market going lower, 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 low. How is it upside? Okay, okay. Someone said still bullish. All right. But Big Cash is saying that this will pull back to 1.074, okay, and long, but that's gonna happen. Okay. All right. So here is what's gonna happen and what I see the market doing. All right. Now we can see that. Observe with me. Check out these particular areas. Okay. Now you can see how price consolidated here before pushing back up, and how this level acted as a minor support zone. Now you can see how price broke down into that level at this place, consolidated and pushed out of that support zone, out of the resistance zone. All right, so which is now price is in a what? On this support zone. So this resistance zone has now turned support. So even if price is going to reverse back, it will consolidate a bit with a greater potential of going bullish. So on a 4 hours time frame, for intraday trader, your first target profit level is here. This is your first target profit level. Your first target profit level. Okay, so the buy signal is stronger from all indication. Now let's go down to the let me take this off. Go down to 1 hour, the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so of course we can see that as you go lower into the time frame, there are more noise. There are more noise that the market would catch. Okay, so but when we look closely now, we can see how price consolidated from this level to this level, okay, and finally broke out. All right, and off it goes. So this would be our target level. This would be our target level. Okay, so this is our outlook on EURUSD. All right, I've seen a lot of persons share that we should analyze gold, so we are going to go and check on gold. So for gold now, we'll be starting with the monthly time frame. Okay, let me take this off. This is the gold market, and boom, here we are. Now, what can we see on gold? We can map out key levels on the gold market. There are key levels. Okay, this is a key level on the gold market. All right. Now, there is not much to see on the 1 month time frame other than the continuous rise in price. Now, so the possibility of spotting market structures where price would most likely reverse, most likely get to before bouncing back, or most likely drop from will not be obvious. So we are going to go down to the weekly time frame. If you have any question, please do all to drop it in the chat box. All right, so you can see that on the weekly time frame now, we are able to see more clearly, areas where price reverses. Okay, so let's say here, all right, let's say here, which is a key level. All right, let's say here, which is a key level. So we say this is another key level we've now that became obvious to us when we came to the weekly time frame. All right, so now, so we can see how price moved up. Let's do a quick stuff. So we see price go up, retest, go up, retest. Okay, then we are seeing another momentum to the upside. Okay, Now, so what do we anticipate from this level? Because from here, price goes up, pulls back, goes up, pulls back, now goes up. Now we're expecting a pullback anywhere from here. All right, expecting a pullback anywhere from there. And this is very important because currently now the momentum on gold looks bullish. Gold looks bullish, like it would continue to go up. And the target level I have for it is $3,200 per gold. Okay, per one um, bar of gold. So here we go. So this is what we have. So there is a strong bullish momentum coming in on gold, which would continue to grow and would most likely reverse at this region that I've marked out. Okay. Now, how do we come to this conclusion? We look at the historical price movement from 2000, right? So price broke out of the 2000 resistance level, okay, and went as far as 2400, reversed back to 2300, went up from there to 2700, and from 2700 reversed back to 2600, and from 2600 is currently at $3,050, which is most likely going to touch $3,200 and then reverse back to $2,900. Okay, that's my outlook on gold. All right, so let's go down to the 1 day time frame, the daily time frame. Now, so here is the daily time frame, and of course, it became more obvious as to what the market is doing. Okay, yeah, so we are looking at price. Of course, there is a pullback already happened there, so price will touch this level before pulling back. So on gold, we are bullish on gold. Okay, we are bullish on gold. All right, if you have any question, drop it in the comment section. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section, guys. Okay. Yeah. So when we go to the 4 hours time frame, we can clearly see, okay, what is currently going on in the market. So we can see that at this point now, price has already observed a little retest here and then currently going up. Okay, so on gold, on the 4 hours time frame, we would wait for price to break out of this resistance zone, this minor resistance zone here. After breaking out of it, then we are bullish on gold. Okay, Okay, so yeah, so if you have any question, drop it in the chat box. Okay, someone said, yeah, there's 4 hours big rejection week. Okay, yeah. So to you, what does it mean when you see this? What does it tell you when you, because I don't quite get the question. I don't know if it's a question or a contribution. Yeah. Let me know in the chat box what you meant. Okay, let me know what you. All right, so yeah, so on the gold now, we are going to be observant because at this point it's quite unclear what price will do next. Okay, so we might see a pushback, or a push up. However, what we are waiting for is a breakout. Once a breakout happens here, then price fluctuates and then keeps moving up. All right, so that would be um our target. Okay, patience is also a strategy. So we have come to the end of today's live session. Quickly, I'm going to run you through risk management, which should be a core part of our analysis as traders. All right, so at this point here, we want to look at risk management. Okay, now in this place, first, when it comes to risk management, there are a few things you must do. All right, now number one, you must start with a demo account if you are very new to the space, so that you can have a grasp of how to navigate the market. Okay, now also use a stop loss. That's very important and non-negotiable. 3, trade with risk to reward ratio. That's very important. All right, now keep up with market news, avoid over trading, review and adjust your strategy regularly. Okay, now 4, risk only a small percentage per trade. Now, which means limit your trade to like 1 to 2% of your trading account. 5, diversify your trades. 6, avoid over leveraging. Okay, don't use too many leverage to trade. 7, stick to your trading plans. All right, now we have our Octa trading app live on the Google Play Store and the Apple Store. The Octa offers a wide range of trading instruments with low spread, fast execution and zero commission. It also has various educational resources, 24/7 customer service and a strong commitment to fund and data security, which you would never have to worry about. Now, here is an opportunity for you to take advantage of. Double your deposit. Now, you have 5 steps to double your deposit. You are 5 steps away from doubling your deposit. And how do you do that? Number 1, open the Octa trading app or visit our official website. 2, go to your profile. 3, find the promo code section in the menu and enter the promo code. When you enter the promo code, which is Tunmise 100, you press activate. Once you press activate, you make your deposit and enjoy your bonus. Awesome. So the summary of our session today is we discussed price action and its components and how suitable it is for traders and how traders can take advantage. Okay. We also reviewed strategies on our EURUSD live chart and the gold live chart. Okay. Now, here are key takeaways that I want you to go with from this session. Number one, analyze trading instruments to understand how they behave under various market conditions. Review your action and reflect on your decision to identify what worked well and what can be improved. Okay? Now, keep up with latest market news. All right? So, keep up with latest market news and updates. Use educational resources to enhance your understanding of trading strategies and tools. On our Octa platform, on our website, we have series of educational resources. On our YouTube channel, we have series of educational resources likewise. I hope that you've gotten value from today's session, and we need you to help us make this webinar better, and we need you to help us make this webinar better and for us to improve on the future webinar. Now, please take a moment to fill out our survey. Okay, take a moment to fill out our survey so that we can get these feedbacks and improve our webinars in the future. This survey only takes 1 minute. There is a QR code on the screen. Please do well to scan the QR code and send in your survey. Thank you for attending this session, and I look forward to seeing you in our next session. Bye, guys.